Well, hey there, this is Alex of PNW Bible Journaling on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel with the August Faith Art Box, Worry to Worship. It's written by Jeremy Whigham, and it's a lovely reflection of the idea that we need to turn around our worry into worship. And I was so grateful for a fresh Bible. I'm journaling in my illustrating Bible, the Gospels, today, because Matthew 6:33 is a more commonly journaled verse. I definitely have journaled it before, but luckily in this Bible I had a fresh page. So with this kit, you're getting a 4x6 stamp set that has some really nice layering where you can do the solid stem and the outline of the stem. Same thing with the leaf. This lovely blue washi that has a floral pattern. 3 sets of stickers, 2 alphas, which I love the green. I'm totally a green fan. And then these art elements. I don't typically use florals like these, and so they'll be a challenge for me this month. I'm excited to try them. This little button that says Seek First. The other nice thing about this is while the florals are prominent, there actually are some other things. So here are some add-ons. The first are the alphas that you could grab. There are 2 sets that actually coordinate really well. The first one is 03201. The second one is 05201, the leaves or the wonky alphas. The colors are perfect. So if you're a big alpha fan, especially these smaller alphas, go ahead and grab those. And then a stencil, and I'm so excited about this one. It is so versatile. I can see myself layering it, just using it as kind of a background art element. I layered, it could really create like a statement background if you wanted it. So I'm going to be experimenting with that. And I am going to dive into that verse, Matthew 6:33, in my Bible. There were so much packed into that one scripture verse. I did not fully unpack it today. I very much took it at its face value. It's in a passage, do not worry. And the last verse says, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Here I'm grabbing the Faith-Filled Digitals. I love these color blocked hearts you see on the left there, and I was totally drawn to the grid this time around. I think because of the florals, there was something in me that was like, can I do my first entry without any florals? A challenge. It's going to be, my goal is to do this one without, and then the next one that I do this month here on the YouTube channel, really focus it on the florals. And so for this one, I knew it was sort of going to be blockier, more linear, that kind of thing. So I wanted to use this grid pattern. Now, you could completely print this on clear sticker paper and it would be awesome. I did not foresee myself using all the other elements on the page. They're more like printed papers. And so I didn't see them using them as clear stickers, so I just chose to print it on white. Then I used my 1-inch hole punch there to punch out the circles that said Seek First and His. And then I just used my little Cutter Bee Precision scissors to cut out the word kingdom. And that gives me that sentiment of seek first his kingdom. And I couldn't decide at first if I wanted to expand and go beyond just that one thought, because honestly, I could journal an entire page just about the idea of seeking his kingdom first, ahead of other things, instead of other things, in place of worry, all of that. But then I decided, this is a multi-part scripture verse, and so I wanted to include that. And I thought I was going to say, don't worry. And then I changed my mind and said, do not worry. I thought the spacing would look better. So I chose the lighter lime green for do not, and then the darker kind of Kelly green for worry. It's hard to see on the page, but at the end of the video, you'll see it in the pictures a little better. And I just put the very top of those letters on the page so I could pull them off. And then I was going to tape this whole thing down, and then right here, last minute, decided I'm going to make it a pocket. That was not planned. I had no intention of using a journaling card on this entry. It was just going to be what you see right here. And then when I was gluing, I was just inspired. So I grabbed the card that says Worry to Worship, in part because that Seek First inch circle piece I used has that arrow, and so does that Worry to Worship. And I love that kind of idea that has already been discussed on the channel about trading your worship for worry. or your worry for worship, excuse me. And that arrow really represents that for me. So it says worry to worship with the arrow on the card. So, and then I decided I'd cut out these color block wonky hearts because I wanted to bring a little bit of the lilac and purple onto the entry. I wasn't, again, I was kind of going to stick to the blues and greens, but it wasn't dynamic enough. So that's why I decided to use the purple. And I had to move them around quite a bit. I had to sort of play with where to put it. I tried several different combinations. Then I liked them sticking off of the actual journaling card a little. And then I ended up moving these down. That was it. I got it. I'm just using Mono Tombow glue here to glue this down. There's a lot of options, but with these smaller pieces, I tend to just like to use a little bit of glue. The only tricky part was where I put these hearts, they kind of got sticky when I try to slide the card in and out. So I'm going to see if I can find my little adhesive eraser to get some of that off. Then there I just used the tab punch I have to use the same grid pattern to make my tab. And then I always like to cluster things, especially tie the color from the bottom to the top of the page. And in threes, or whether that's 3 different colors or 3 different hearts. So I picked 3 hearts in 3 different colors that tied it to the bottom of the page. And the word peace. Again, peace isn't directly in what I journaled down below, but it really is like when you seek first his kingdom, the result is peace. And so while it doesn't entirely, like the words don't link, the scripture links all of those sentiments together to the bigger concept. And of course, the devotional definitely does. You have to snag it to know more about how Jeremy connects all those things. And I put a little bit of washi tape. I just ripped it in half for the bottom and the top, and date stamped. And then I decided, Bonsai Green ink, I'm going to use this dots. I just love this stencil, so I could not resist. It's fine without it, but then I thought, what if I kind of bordered my journaling card with some little dots? And I love how it turned out. There are multiple other ink pads in the Creative Retreat shop that would work for this. You could use the lilac, you could use color. It's not called lilac, I don't think, in the shop. But I will link in the description below some other ink pad colors that you can snag that coordinate with the kit, because it really would look pretty with any color that was kind of a complementary color behind the little journaling card. That is Bonsai Green I used this time, and it's a little bit a cross between a Kelly Green and a teal, so that's why I liked it. It kind of tied everything together. Then I decided I'm going to write on my journaling card my prayer, and I just wrote, Lord, help me seek first your kingdom. And I put that in all caps. I know tomorrow has enough for itself, and that today you are enough. When I need it most, when I am most troubled, may I seek you. And that's really simple. It's nothing complex, but to be honest, the way the world is right now, is a great reminder. And sometimes those simple reminders are what we need. I hope you're inspired to use what comes in the kit, what comes in the faith-filled digital printables to expand the kit, and to just dive in and know that God will honor the time you spend in his word, and he will honor it with a faithful speaking to your heart and encouragement. I can tell you I needed it. I hope you find a moment to engage with his word and something creative, get those juices flowing, and turn that worry into worship whenever we can. Happy Bible journaling. This is Alex of PNW Bible Journaling here on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel. You can see more of the design team's entries from this month by subscribing to the channel. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Happy Bible journaling.